I'm doing the old weekend warrior thing here where I'm working all week and then hunting on the weekends along with everybody else. So a lot of people bear hunting in the mountains, but looks like nobody's been back here. That's a good sign. I like that. I like getting away from people, and so yeah, I'm gonna hike in here and stay here till dark, and hopefully I'll see a bear. I'm hunting solo. I got the camera. I have the Revic rangefinder, the Revic spotting scope, and the Gunworks rifle. So let's make something happen tonight. Welcome to day 1 of spring bear hunting. So I've been working quite a bit lately and had the day off. Well, I took the day off to run errands and stuff, and then at the very end of the day I'm like, you know what? Let's go bear hunting. Let's see what we can see. And it's kind of a shot in the dark, but I thought I'd choose this place up here just following the green, and if I see any bear, it's going to be within 100 yards or closer. With visibility, it's just really pulling here, but beautiful day. Dead bear, got it done. Just tonight, I haven't been out a whole lot, but hey, I'm not complaining. I'm excited. Bear down. Whew. Let's go and see him. You probably saw my body flash through the camera screen, but I ran down there because I heard him run to the timberline there, and I hear him, so I ran down there to see if he needed another shot, but no, he's good. He's done. Let's do this. Let's get him out. I'm solo today. Weekend warrior status. Blood trail right there. See what we went. Oh yeah. Blood there. Blood there. Blood there. Oh, he just went. Had it right. Oh, I can see even the blood on that log too. Look at that. Solo filming sucks sometimes, but you get what you get. Don't throw a fit. That's what I always tell my kids. Oh yeah, there you are. Better poke you. Make sure you're deceased. Looks like a boar. Good, pretty boar, man. Done. Nice. I'll drag him out. There's kind of a spot right there where I still got some sunlight. So stuck in rut, 2023. owl. Weird. So stuck in rut 2023, bear on the ground, shot him with the 7th Psalm, and so made my way up here. Took me some time. It's a long, it's a gated road. It's such a weird sound. But yeah, I moved my way up here, got up on this logging road, and I was just working my way. The wind was horrible, but I'm just like, I gotta walk. And so I thought if I worked my way above the cut and got, get as far away as possible for anything to wind me, that maybe I had a chance of killing a bear. And I saw this bear, and I mean, like I said, I didn't have much time. I didn't have much of an intro. I talked about that I was about ready to bear hunt, but it really didn't take, probably since my intro that I did, I probably walked up to this bear 15 minutes later. So I saw the bear, I set up the camera, but you'll see that where I set up the camera, I was expecting the bear to walk out. When you're solo, you're trying to set up the camera ahead where the bear's gonna walk out. And I'd set up, there was an opening on one spot, I'd set it up and the bear would turn, and he was behind the trees. And if I wasn't filming, I could have killed the bear multiple times, but I'm trying to capture this hunt on film so that you guys can watch it and enjoy the experience with me. And so then I'd see him walk this way, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna come out opening here. So I set the camera here, and then he'd turn and he'd go back, and he just did this. He just found a nice grass patch, and finally, and it's so funny, is every time I tried to get up to move and resituate myself, then he started to move. And so I was about ready to back out. My wind was horrible. I'm like, he's gonna smell me anytime. I was about ready to back out. And then there he was. He popped right out in the opening. I'm like, so I set the camera up, turned it, put it on record, and then I had to scoot the camera a little bit more in the opening. And like I said, it's the best I could do on the film. But I got the camera set up on the bear. I made a great shot on him, and he just bolted down the hill. And man, he bled like a stuck pig. So beautiful boar. Gotta love it. Gotta love springtime. I love the sound of the creeks, all the runoffs. I love the greenery in spring. It's a beautiful time of the year to hunt these bears. And another tag filled. I'd say that's a productive evening. For a second there, I thought I was going to have to hunt bears in the fall. I was actually I've been so busy working lately. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to have time to hunt bears in the spring. Glad I got my bear tag notched. This is like a little deja vu. Like every year when I pack out a bear, I'm walking past toads in the night. That thing, it's a beast. My bear's down, so now it's Trav's turn. Well, I told Travis, we're here for an archery opportunity, and here it is, right here. Travis, what's wrong with you, bro?
Oh,
that's your archery opportunity.
It's just too easy. We came around the corner, and this thing ran up a tree, and he or she is about a 50-pounder.
Trav, come on.
That is a good archery opportunity, I will admit that.
Tag filled, come on, Trav.
Make a nice coffee table or something, but I guess I have some weird thing where I kind of like a little bit of a challenge, and that's not much of a challenge. Hey, don't get back out there.
So I got a little distracted when I saw some wolf tracks, so Travis and I ended up splitting up. Travis glassed this bear solo and made an incredible spot and stalk on him. Well, nice work, Travis.
Yep, up here solo. Called Tom to come help me pack out because he was on the other side of the drainage looking for wolves. And just a quick story. I was coming down through this old clear cut right here. There's a whole bunch of little draws, and I actually jumped this bear at about 6 yards. He took off running, but it didn't smell me. The wind was in my favor as I was working my way through the clear cut, and so I whistled and he stopped. and I range found the stump that was right in front of him, and it was 41 yards. I took the time I kind of crouched down behind a little tree, put the GoPro on my head, turned it on actually, saw that it was on, put it on my head, knocked an arrow, and he just had his head sticking out behind the stump looking at me, but his vitals was behind the stump. So I walked a little bit to my left, drew back behind the tree, stepped out, perfectly broadside. He was like 43 yards. He was just on the other side of that stump that I had ranged, and I had dialed my option 8 option archery sight. So I just opened this up and I dialed right exactly to the yardage. Had all the time in the world because I could tell he was calm. Just had my pin set on him, shot, watched my Illuminoc fly, perfect right behind the shoulder. Bear started to run off a little bit. I pulled the GoPro off my head, all excited that I got a really cool archery video, and the GoPro was off. So I turned it back on, got a little bit of the bear running away, and he just went right into the trees, went about 100 yards and died. And just super excited to get an archery bear, but for some reason, me and GoPros don't get along. The battery was about 50%, and for some odd reason, it shut off about 10 seconds before I shot. But you can see the setup, tracking him, finding my arrow, and ultimately finding the bear. So pretty excited. We're actually all out of smokies, so gonna make this bear into smokies and get some more food for our kids, so we got something to eat before fall hunting season.
So as we continue to give you free content to watch, all we ask in return is to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on our newest hunting episodes. Thank you for watching.